Okay, part 44 of Fallout New Vegas. Last time we pretty much completed that Aunt Misbehaving quest pretty easily, and we also took out Mr. House, so it was a really big video last time. This time we're actually going to start out by heading into the mccaren airfield so that we can get started on an additional side quest that I wasn't thinking about a while back. But the thing is, this side quest is actually pretty helpful because, or not necessarily helpful, but it'll actually, it's one of the side quests that'll actually affect your ending, which there's a ton of side quests that affect your ending. I just can never think of exactly which ones they are, and I never do all of them anyway because I don't care. But yeah, this one does have a side, this side quest is related to the ending scenes. Ooh, wow, lag. But what makes a difference in it is the fact that, like I said, I have already actually done a lot of the work necessary to complete the quest. Lag. Lag. Okay, seriously, this is annoying. Okay, so I can go into the pause menu with just as much speed, but seriously? It should resolve itself if we, like, go through a door, though, so I'm just going to try to do that, or talk to somebody. If I can make it to a door. Though these guys might be the ones we have to talk to start the quest. I need to figure that out.
I'm Lieutenant Gorobets, 1st Recon. If they've proven hard to kill, yes. We're the finest sniper outfit in the whole NCR. Some of my team aren't without their share of scars, though. Corporal Sterling was an NCR. He wasn't able to be a ranger after that, but his eyes are still sharp, so I... Cook, one of the fiends, ambushed her and 10 of spades. They both managed to escape. Betsy shrugged it off like it was nothing, but her behavior keeps getting... It's inappropriate for anyone at 1st Recon to behave that way. I'd appreciate...
Okay, so we need to talk to that DAH person, Dahili or whatever his name was. God, why are you lagging, game? What is this? This is so random. Like, it's only lagging when I walk. It's not lagging when I do anything else. But we need to go find this Major Dahitri person or whatever. I'm hoping it'll fix itself when I go through this door. And I apologize for this. Hope I haven't given anyone a seizure or something. Ah, yes, it's sort of fixed. Better than nothing, I suppose. I can deal with it. As long as it doesn't get to be too unbearable. Or I can always just turn the game off and everything, but I don't like having to do that.
First Recon guy looking after
You're not the one I'm looking for. What about you? You're not the one I'm looking for. Let's find this person. This is a quest I'm not as familiar with because I usually just forget to do it. So I kind of want to find the person. See if they might just be in here. Nope, they are not. Where are they? Okay, down here is actually the monorail. Don't go past those guys, or I think that maybe it's only earlier in the game, but they might shoot at you because you're, going past them and you're not supposed to, because that actually takes the monorail onto the strip. But we're not going to worry about that, because there's no big deal about it. Okay, those guys are guards. Let's go in here if I can. I can. Oh, this is their prison. Okay. Wow, you don't have anyone in it. Good job, guys. You're not doing too well out here.
Boyd's in there with a prisoner right now. Boy, is she pissed.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. You gotta get angry at your enemies sometimes, so you can do something about it. Use that anger.
Nice to meet you. It's a big base.
Okay, you have nothing important to say. At least not quest base. Okay, I don't know why I almost walked into the bathrooms, but I'll open the doors for absolutely no reason. Okay? Oh, we haven't had any luck yet. I'm hoping that Tahitri or what. You better not be. Okay, you're just a trooper. Or the person might be outside for all I know. I guess we'll find out. So actually, an interesting thing is as you go through the game, you'll actually start seeing more
One of the Rangers
heavy
looked at
troopers.
me, and I just about surrendered.
Yeah, a lot more of these heavy troopers and stuff,
Something I can
which
do.
is actually pretty
We're all
cool.
impressed with the work you've done for us. It's a key to a little hideaway south of here. We've used it as a place for raid.
That's actually very nice of you. I'd like to provide you with some support.
You don't cook by any chance, do you? Farber's. Honestly, we're fighting a lot of fire. We've got the Legion breathing down our necks across the river. We actually took an officer alive last week,
The Fiends.
as in chem fiends. Biggest gang of raiders I've ever. They set up shop in Vault 3, but every day there's more of them and less of us. I sent one of my. Hell of a thing losing a ranger. You come to depend on them.
I don't want to think about that quest right now because that might.
So calm is what you have. Everything was.
So we know we can come back and talk to him for quests later on. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if we'll come back for those.
Unfortunately, no. Sounds like they've run into overwhelming It's been. I have Lieutenant Boyd on that already, and she's excellent. But talk to her if you like.
Okay.
Her.
I will do that because that should be a fairly easy little thing to do. But you're still not the one I'm looking for. Oh, you've got a hunting shotgun. Nice. Just like I sometimes use. I don't think the guy's in here, is he? Nah, this is the... Yeah, we don't need him. Okay, so we've been wandering around aimlessly this entire video. That's just great. I just love doing that. Okay, I'm going to make the... Well, actually, no, let's go do this thing in here first, and then I'm going to make the assumption that our person is outside, or either that or in the other side of the concourse. Let's talk to him.
You stick out like a sore thumb around.
Who are you?
Not big on reading name tags, huh? That's okay. It's Boyd. Lieutenant Boyd to my friends. Colonel Shu has me
Do you need any help?
Yeah, so far this has gone exactly as expected. Poorly. But we captured an
Oh, that's a big deal.
Better believe it. Everybody in Caesar's Legion, from Caesar on down, will kill themselves before... They're so twitchy they'd probably do it if you reached out to hug them. But here's this guy, who's an elite commander in their army, and he just gives himself up. Even as his men are...
What do you think it means?
Well, I don't know about you, but to me that sounds like a man who's willing to cooperate. Only times he speaks up are to insult you. He's a real prick, by the way. And I like the way you think. Problem is that the NCR frowns on using that sort of tactic. But here's my favorite thing about you. You're not in the NCR. Plus, for all this guy knows, you're completely
So you want me to do what you
I
can?
think if you rough him up enough and really put... So let's do this. When you're ready, I'll go in and give you... We go back and forth a couple times until either he talks or he can't move his jaw anymore. Either way...
I am so up for doing that. Sometimes violence is the only way to make him do stuff. Hey, I'm kind of in the
Long time
NCR.
no see, Silus.
Lieutenant. I was just thinking about you.
That's so.
I was just thinking about that pretty neck of yours.
Ooh.
How sweet.
I was thinking about how it would look with a Legion slave collar on it.
I'll pass.
Do you know what I love about our slave collars, Lieutenant?
They're
If you love
slimming.
them, maybe you should try one on.
I love how tightly they fit. I train my men to make sure the slave's flesh bulges a bit around the top and bottom. You know why?
It's all the rage in fashion circles.
Not quite. If you fit it just right, their body never gets used to the feeling of wearing it. It cuts in just enough when they swallow or turn their head to remind them who they belong to. And it's that constant reminder that keeps them docile.
In that case, maybe you'd better save the collar you were going to give me.
Oh? For whom?
For a friend of mine you're about to meet. My friend isn't very docile.
And who is this friend of yours?
You know all the rules the NCR instituted to protect enemy prisoners of war?
Of course.
My friend doesn't.
Ooh.
Oh, and Silus, if you resist at all, I'll personally blow your brains out. Come on in, he's all yours. I'll be back in a bit to see how you're getting along. And I'll need you to surrender your weapons before you go in. You can pick them up from the locker on your way out. Let's finish this up, then we can talk.
So you took all my weapons? Ah, you suck. Oh well.
What an ugly little worm you are. What pile of excrement.
I think you're confused. I'm with the what? What?
You must have some reason to be in your line of work. Did we enslave your children? Whatever it was.
You must miss giving orders now that all your men are dead.
Foot soldiers of the Legion are trained not to have to think for themselves. To have conflict. They kill themselves to evade capture because they are not trusted to make such a decision rationally. But I'm no foot soldier. I knew I could escape captivity on my own without revealing the tiniest...
Sounds to me like you're a little too gutless to follow Kaisar's orders.
I'll show you, gutless you. Get away from me.
I won't beat you up just yet. Let's see what she does.
Is something the matter, Silus? You look upset. I don't know. I thought she seemed like a nice lady.
I am.
Your friend is a miserable fucking degenerate.
That's a long walk, Silus. I don't think it's gonna happen. You'd better just talk.
If we were on the other side of the river, I'd have her torn apart by dogs.
If you're
you're
only
not.
dealing with me, I can bring my friend back in.
Your tactics are a joke.
Have it your way. Come on back in. I think he misses you.
I miss him too.
We don't have anything.
You were tough. You sure are tough for someone who's afraid to die.
Coward. I've led charges against men with guns, carrying only my knife. And I can tell you, it was there. But suicide is a weak death on a battlefield. It says to your enemy that you fear capture. It says if you're caught...
Let's see. And if you can't go through with it, you look even weaker.
You think I'm going to slit my throat for some megalomaniacal self... I didn't work my way up to have it all be taken from me out of some irrational paranoia. He's been shutting himself in his tent.
Oh.
Time was essential for my mission, but we waited 3 days for him to dispatch us. Another of his headaches. He has an operative planted in this very base, but does he use his agent? He's content to have the agent spend his nights radioing troop positions back to our base camp. He knows I'm here, and he's left...
Who is the operative?
I don't know. I know he sends intelligence by radio in the middle of the night. Sometimes that intelligence would find its way to my cantery. Then you're a fool. That man reports to Kaisar on what I do here. The Legion isn't...
My only hope is to escape and disappear. But if I escape and he reports it, they'll hunt me down. It served me to report him as much as it served. I hope the Legion burns your wretched body at the... Nothing I could tell you would...
Yeah, too bad that's not going to exactly happen.
You did well. I don't know how you did it without putting a scratch on him, and I'm a little And it could save us more than that when all is said and done. This is about double the standard fee we'd give a consultant, but from what I saw, you're more of an artist. So
I guess she heard everything. Alright, easy XP and some kind of equipment. I'm curious to see what it is. Let's see if they give me a gun or something, or if it's... It might have just been caps. It was probably caps. NCR fame gained. Ooh, okay. 300 bottle caps just for talking to a guy? Okay, cool. So, let's see. Next up, we are going to try to do a little bit more work around Camp mccaren, which we've already done part of one of the quests. In this other quest, we just have to make someone seek medical help, I suppose. Okay, it's gonna lag out here too, seriously. God, I want to get out of here. Okay, we're gonna come back to Camp mccaren later when it's not lagging like this. Well, actually, not necessarily later, but I want to transit out real quick. Save, and then I can transit back in just to make sure there's no risks. Retcon Aerospace Museum is out of this world. If I don't feel like doing that quest, I might just kill them, because it's easier. You know, I always say I'm gonna just, like, kill everything, but I end up, like, never doing it. So let's go ahead and save. Wow, I have not recorded in 6 days. Wow. Ah, so it's not quite as long as I thought. Okay. Usually recording like 3 video sessions on average. Okay, so now that we've done that, let's see if we can head back in and see if it's super duper laggy again. I would hope it's not, because I'd like to be able to go in.
Hello?
Hi. And work on this quest stuff, but I may end up having to like shut down the system before it'll work again, because it always does that in both of the Fallouts. That's more of a glitch. That's not like anything wrong with the disc or anything. That's just a glitch that sometimes it'll start lagging up and stuff, and yeah. Okay, that's just really, really annoying. So because of that, there isn't really a whole lot that we can do right now. Because, like I said, there's a quest I want to start in here. There's another quest we'll do probably eventually here as well. Then we've got all the main quest stuff. I say that next time, since it's so laggy like this, next time we will either continue on with the stuff at Camp mccaren if we can, and if for some reason we can't, Honest Hearts begins. So, see you guys next time.